Hi YouTube, it's me, Miss Bella So Fly. I'm coming to you to talk about what happened with Nipsey Hussle. I know everyone by now, like everyone in this whole world, know about the tragedy that happened with Nipsey Hussle. This is my second time recording this video. I recorded the first one and I didn't save it, so now I have to start all over again. But you know what? Just to do this for great Nipsey, it is definitely worth the time, all the time in the world. Okay, so a lot of people, I hear a lot of people saying like, oh, a lot of people don't know, these fans don't know Nipsey Hussle and stuff like that. But I'm here to let you know that I actually do know him, like not personally, but I knew him for a very long time. Like, Nipsey actually starred in this movie called Wrath of Cain, which is in this photo right here. This is when he was really young. And they filmed this movie back in 2010. So that means that I have known Nipsey for what, like 9 years, throughout his career. So I'm a veteran over here, okay, with Nipsey. And what happened to him is unbelievable. I can't believe this happened to Nipsey Hussle. Like, I'm going to tell you, all right, when I first seen this movie, this is what, well, I'm going to tell you the truth. His looks is what piqued my interest, okay? I seen him, I was like, oh my God, who is this fine dude right here? So after that, I started like, like doing research on him and finding out, more things about him. And I found out that he was a rapper. And I also found out that him and Snoop Dogg are blood cousins, supposedly. That's the rumor. And him and Snoop do look a lot alike. And yeah, so this is really shocking to me, what happened to Nipsey Hussle. I can't believe it. I am beyond disgusted of the dude, Eric Holder, who did this to him. I can't believe that he took this young, beautiful man's life. This man was prosperous. He was an entrepreneur. And he was doing his thing. But yeah, I'm going to get more into that. But yes, I knew him ever since 2010 when he first came out with the Wrath of Cain. And in the movie, he co-starred with Vin Rames and Gilly the Kid. Okay, Vin Rames was his father in the movie. And Nipsey, he got into some trouble and he had to do a lot of time. So they told Vin Rames that his son was in there. And him and Nipsey did not get along at the beginning because Nipsey really didn't know his father because he went to prison and was gone for a long time. So he didn't know who he was. He didn't want to have anything to do with him. But Vin Rames, he didn't stop until he got his son to forgive him. They ended up making peace with each other, through the grace of God. I love that movie. Yeah, so that was back in 2010. You guys need to go check it out. It's called The Wrath of Cain. This is the cover of the movie right here. And that's Gilly the Kid right there on the left side of Nipsey. But yeah, I've been knew Nipsey for a long time. And it's so sad that this man went from that to this beautiful, matured young man. But his life was taken from him from a pure hater. You know what? It's really a shame how, so many people say that Black Americans are ignorant and this and that. A lot of us are not, but then there's some that are. Okay? Just because you don't have what the next person have doesn't give you the right to go and take their life out of jealousy and envy. This guy, Eric Holder, he really loathed Nipsey so bad that he wanted to go and take his life. I think he wanted Nipsey to like put him on because in the video, his Nipsey longtime friend Cowboy was saying that the dude came up and said, oh, I'm a rapper and this and that or whatever. But They were actually saying that Nipsey and Eric Holder were in an argument earlier that day. Nipsey was telling him that he did not want him around the store. Okay? I don't know what other words were said or whatever, but this fool came back and he shot this man. This man, I mean, the guy, Eric, he's not a man. He's a freaking animal. He's a piece of crap animal. That's just what he is. Scumbag, bum, motherfucker. Yeah, I'm gonna say it on here. I don't care. He's a bum ass motherfucker. And you took someone that was an entrepreneur. This man was also a philanthropist. And he was also an activist. And you're gonna take him away from us, from the world, and he was doing good? Why? Why do stuff like that? Why envy somebody else because they're not gonna give you a handout? Like, go work your ass off and get your stuff on your own. Like, this man, this is him. This is Nipsey with his beautiful mother. She's a beautiful, gorgeous, intelligent, woke, black queen. Okay? Gorgeous. And she is so strong. And also, I see people online talking trash saying, oh, Nipsey's not dead. Look at how his mom is acting. Y'all need to squash that right now. Cut it out. Put it out expeditiously. Like T.I. said. Cut it out. Stop it. Fix it real quick, because everybody doesn't mourn the same. Okay? Like I said before, my grandmother lost my mom, which was her daughter, my uncle, which was her son, and my grandfather, which was her husband. And I never seen my grandmother shed not one tear. Not one. I never seen this lady break down before. I never seen my grandmother cry before. She is really strong. Some people are just strong like that. People mourn different. Everyone is not the same. Why do you think that our DNA is so different and so unique? Our minds are so different. Everyone is created, differently. And that's the way God made us. Our creators made us this way. This lady don't have to break down and cry because she lost her son. It doesn't mean that she's not hurting because you don't see her acting a fool and crying. Everybody doesn't grieve the same way. It seemed like speaking good about Nipsey and remembering the good things he did and remembering her child is what's helping her mourn. And that's how my grandmother was. She remembers her kids, how good they were, and she tells stories about them all the time. And my grandfather, that's what she does. She don't cry. She don't freaking cry. Everybody don't cry. Point blank, period. So you guys need to stop that. Stop those rumors going around. Stop it, please. And he was with Lauren London for some years. She was a longtime girlfriend, and I heard they were just recently engaged. And there's rumors brewing saying that Lauren London is pregnant with Nipsey's baby. And I hope this is so true, because this would really be a blessing in so many ways. I know she's in pain, but having another seed of his coming into this world, like a life from someone who's no longer here, that is amazing. That is really amazing. And this hurt me so bad. Like, I watched Nipsey I watched him bloom from a bud to a beautiful rose. He blossomed so beautifully. And this is what we get when he gets to his peak in his career. This is what happens when he changed for the good, when he's trying to help the community. I really wish Nipsey would have put his store in a better neighborhood, to tell you the truth. I really wish he would have. I understand you love where you come from, but sometimes when you make it like that, when you big like that, you have to go. And he had a bodyguard. Don't think I'm gonna let you slide, Mr. Where were you if you were his bodyguard? Why weren't you there on the scene? You could have put many bullets in that other dude to prevent him from taking Nipsey's life. That's your job. You got paid to protect this man's life, and you let him die. And you saying you're sad? No, you're not sad. You are not sad. I don't believe it at all, because you were supposed to be there. I'm pretty sure if you were in the inside of the store, Mr. Bodyguard, you would have heard the shots outside and you could have came to his rescue. You know, it's so sad how this man died, like, and how this guy actually got a chance to do him. You think if I'm standing by one of my friends, I'm just going to allow somebody to come run down and shoot them like that? Oh, no. No, it's not going to happen. It is not going to happen. Like his friend Cowboy, whatever his name is, he was there. He didn't even try to do anything. Like, it's so crazy. But, yeah, this is Lauren London, his longtime girlfriend / fiance, child's mother. They have one child together, and she has a previous son from the rapper Lil Wayne, and he has a previous daughter from his childhood girlfriend named Tanisha. You know, they have a beautiful daughter together. And this is Nipsey and Lauren. They're doing a photo shoot for GQ. Like, this man was just blossoming so much. He turned into this beautiful, beautiful person with a heart. He was so intelligent, and someone robbed him of that. Some punk took that away from him. Is that all y'all know? Like, this is so crazy. See, that's why they say that in the black community, they have the crab in the bucket mentality. This is the perfect example from a nobody ass fucking bum, dirty motherfucking dirty rat who crawled from under a rock, came and took this man's life away senselessly. It doesn't make any sense at all for what happened to Nipsey, and this is really bothering me. This man was someone's father. This man was someone's son. This man was somebody's uncle, and he was someone's grandson, and you took him away. And you know what, Eric? What's your last name? What is this? Eric? Is it Eric? Somebody please tell me this man's last name. It's not Gardner. Holder. Yeah, you little bum. You are not gonna have any peace at all while the time that you do have alive, the little time that you do have alive. You're not going to have any peace at all. And then they have you in protective custody because you're afraid for your life. How dare you? How are you afraid for your life after you took someone else's life, but you don't want no one to take yours? You too good to get your life taken, but you wasn't going to take someone else's life, especially someone else who was doing good. Like, how dare you do that? You are a disgusting piece of shit. That's exactly what you are. And you know what? And I have some words for Kodak Whack and Charlemagne with the mains. I have some words for you guys too on my next video I'm going to do. I'm going to get you guys. I really am. Because you were being real disrespectful. And I have some words for you guys. But yes, and look at him with his son. His kids will never see him again. Never. This makes no sense. It's senseless. Look at his daughter. He would never be able to see his daughter go to the prom for the very first time. He would never, see how it is to have his daughter, give his daughter away in a wedding and to become a grandfather. Like, you guys took this man away from his family, from his fiance, and from the world that loved him. And you know what? I really appreciate the fans who didn't even know Nipsey, until he passed away. I appreciate you guys too, because that's showing you that even though you guys didn't know him, but when you found out about him, you attached to his spirit. And I really appreciate that. I'm not down to anyone for doing that at all. Nipsey got like so much love from like all his old fans, from the people that he really know in Los Angeles, California, and a little bit more on Nipsey. He was in the rap game for 10 years. He also did some acting as well. He was 33 years old when he passed away. His life was taken way too soon. It happened on March 31st, 2019, outside of his store, the Marathon Clothing Store. And yeah, this black beautiful king is really going to be missed. He's really going to be missed. And I'm so sorry, Lauren. I'm sorry you had to lose your husband this way, sweetheart. But I know one thing, he'll always be with you and them kids and his family, the ones that he really loves. He will always be with you. He might not be here in the flesh, but he will be here in the spirit world. And I'm asking God to please, please, please put a hedge over you and all of his kids and all of his family. And also to keep angels surrounding him in heaven and holding him with their beautiful wings. Okay, until you and your husband meet again, sweetheart, I want to let you know that I love you, baby girl, and I'm so sorry for your loss. Rest in peace, King Nipsey Hussle.